Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive deep into Azure Container Apps Quotas. This tutorial will provide you with a comprehensive understanding of quotas, how they work, how to manage them, and how they impact your applications. We'll also explore best practices and provide practical code examples to help you effectively control resource consumption. What are quotas in Azure Container Apps? Quotas in Azure Container Apps, ACA, are limits imposed on the resources that can be provisioned and utilized within your environment. They help manage capacity, prevent resource exhaustion, and ensure fair usage across tenants in the shared multi-tenant environment of ACA. They are essential for cost control, performance management, and overall stability. Understanding and properly managing your quotas is vital for successfully deploying and running containerized applications on ACA. Why are quotas important? Resource allocation. Quotas control the amount of resources available to your container apps environment, including CPU the number of CPU cores available for your containers. Memory the amount of RAM available to your containers. Storage the amount of persistent storage available, if you are using it. Requests the number of requests you can make to Azure services. Secrets the number of secrets you can store. Cost management by setting limits on resource consumption, quotas prevent uncontrolled scaling and associated cost overruns. You can predict and control your Azure bill more effectively. Stability and performance. Quotas prevent resource exhaustion. This prevents a single application from consuming all available resources and impacting the performance and stability of other applications in the same environment. Fair usage. In multi-tenant environments, like the ACA shared environment, quotas ensure that resources are distributed fairly among users, preventing a single user from monopolizing resources. Security. By limiting resource usage, you can mitigate potential denial of service, DOS, attacks or other malicious activities. Types of quotas in Azure Container Apps. Azure Container Apps has different types of quotas applicable at various levels. Understanding these levels is crucial for effectively managing your resource constraints. 1. Subscription level quotas. These are quotas that apply to your entire Azure subscription. These quotas are the broadest and affect all resources you create within that subscription. Examples include the total number of container apps environments or the total number of vCPU cores you can allocate across all your container apps within the subscription. 2. Region level quotas. These are quotas that apply to specific Azure regions. Different regions might have different quotas based on resource availability and demand. For example, the quota for total vCPUs might be higher in a region with more capacity. 3. Environment level quotas. These are quotas that apply to an Azure Container Apps environment. An environment is a secure boundary around your containers. 4. Container app level quotas. Resource limits. While not strictly quotas in the same sense as subscription level limits, it's important to consider resource limits that you can define within a container app. These limits control the amount of CPU and memory that a specific container can utilize. Common quota considerations. Here are some of the most common quotas you'll encounter when working with Azure Container Apps. Number of container apps per environment. This limits the total number of container apps you can deploy within a single environment. Total vCPU cores per environment/subscription/region. This limits the total number of virtual CPU cores that your containers can use within an environment, subscription, or region. Total memory, GB, per environment/subscription/region. This limits the total amount of memory, RAM, that your containers can use within an environment, subscription, or region. Asterisk number of revisions per container app. Asterisk limits the number of revisions of a specific container app. Asterisk number of secrets per container app environment. Asterisk limits the total number of secrets you can store in your container app environment. How to view your current quotas. You can view your current quotas using the Azure portal, Azure CLI, or PowerShell. Asterisk Azure portal. Asterisk 1. Go to the Azure portal. 2. Search for quotas in the search bar. 3. Select quotas from the services list. 4. Filter by Azure Container Apps or specific resource types. 5. Select the region and subscription you want to view. 6. You'll see a list of available quotas, their current usage, and the limit. Asterisk Azure CLI. Asterisk replace region with the Azure region you're interested in, example Eastus, West Europe. The resource name Microsoft.app part specifies that you are interested in quotas related to Azure Container Apps. Asterisk PowerShell. Asterisk replace region with the Azure region you're interested in. Example, viewing quotas in the Azure CLI. Output, example. How to request a quota increase. If you need to increase your quotas beyond the default limits, you can request a quota increase through the Azure portal. 1. Go to the Quotas blade. Asterisk navigate to the Quotas section in the Azure portal, as described earlier. 2. Select the quota. Asterisk find the quota you want to increase and click on it. 3. Request increase. Asterisk click on the Request Quota Increase button. 4. Fill out the form. Asterisk you'll be presented with a form where you'll need to provide the following information. Asterisk subscription. Asterisk the Azure subscription for which you want to increase the quota. Asterisk location. Asterisk the Azure region for which you want to increase the quota. Asterisk new limit. Asterisk the desired new limit for the quota. Asterisk justification. Asterisk provide a clear and detailed explanation of why you need the increase. Include information about your application, its resource requirements, and your scaling plans. The more detail you provide, the better the chance your request will be approved. 5. Submit the request. Asterisk submit the form, and Microsoft will review your request. Important considerations for quota increase requests. Asterisk provide a strong justification. Asterisk explain why you need the increase. Generic requests are less likely to be approved. Be specific about your workload and expected resource utilization. Asterisk plan ahead. Asterisk quota increase requests can take some time to process. Submit your requests well in advance of when you need the increased capacity. Asterisk monitor your usage. Asterisk continuously monitor your resource usage to ensure that your quotas are adequate for your needs. This will help you identify when you might need to request an increase proactively. Asterisk consider different regions. Asterisk if you're having trouble getting a quota increase in one region, consider deploying to another region that might have more capacity. Asterisk optimize your application. Asterisk before requesting a quota increase, consider optimizing your application to reduce its resource consumption. Efficient applications require fewer resources. Resource limits within a container app. While subscription and environment level quotas provide broad resource controls, defining resource limits within your container apps allows for granular control over individual container resource consumption. You define CPU and memory limits for each container. Example, defining resource limits in template section of YAML asterisk. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk resources.requests asterisk defines the minimum resources that the container requires. The scheduler will only place the container on a node that has at least this much CPU and memory available. This is the guaranteed level of resources. Asterisk resources.limits asterisk defines the maximum resources that the container can use. the container will never be allowed to exceed these limits. If a container tries to use more CPU or memory than its limits, it may be throttled or even terminated by the runtime. Best practices for managing quotas. Monitor your resource usage. Regularly monitor your container app's resource consumption using Azure Monitor or other monitoring tools. This helps you identify potential quota issues before they impact your applications. Set appropriate resource limits. Define resource limits, CPU and memory, for your containers based on their actual requirements. Avoid over-provisioning, as this can lead to unnecessary costs. Right size your containers. Optimize your container images to minimize their size and resource footprint. Smaller, more efficient containers consume fewer resources. Implement auto-scaling. Use auto-scaling to dynamically adjust the number of container replicas based on demand. This can help you optimize resource utilization and reduce costs. Use resource reservations carefully. Resource reservations guarantee that a certain amount of resources will be available for your containers, but they also consume resources even when the containers are idle. Use resource reservations only when necessary for critical applications. Plan for capacity. Anticipate your future resource needs and plan accordingly. Submit quota increase requests well in advance of when you need the increased capacity. Use tags and metadata. Use tags and metadata to organize and track your container apps and their resource usage. This can help you identify resource hogs and optimize your deployments. Understand Azure pricing. Familiarize yourself with the Azure Container Apps pricing model and understand how resource consumption translates into costs. Use workload profiles. Azure Container Apps supports the usage of workload profiles. This enables you to deploy your container apps using different levels of isolation and security. You must define a quota on your environment to allocate the number of cores allowed for your workload profiles. Code examples, using Azure CLI for automation. While you can't directly set quotas with the Azure CLI, you can only request increases through the Azure portal or support channels. You can use the CLI to automate tasks related to monitoring and managing your container apps within the constraints of your quotas. 1. Script to get current resource usage, CPU and memory, for a container app. Explanation. This script uses AZ container app show to retrieve the configuration of a specified container app. It then uses JQ, a command line JSON processor, to extract the CPU and memory requests and limits from the configuration. You'll need to install JQ if you don't already have it. The script then prints the extracted values to the console. 2. Scaling based on resource usage, conceptual, requires external monitoring integration. This example outlines a concept. To truly implement this, you'd need to integrate it with a monitoring system, like Azure Monitor with Alert Rules or Prometheus, that can provide real-time CPU/memory usage metrics. Important considerations for the scaling script. Integration with monitoring. The crucial part is integrating with a real monitoring solution. Azure Monitor, Prometheus, or other monitoring tools can collect and provide CPU and memory metrics. Alert rules. You can set up alert rules in Azure Monitor that trigger a webhook when certain thresholds are exceeded. Your script would then be invoked by the webhook. Authentication. Make sure your script has the necessary permissions to update the container app. You might need to use a managed identity. Safety checks. Add safety checks to your script to prevent excessive scaling. For example, you might limit the maximum number of replicas to prevent runaway scaling. Cool down period. Implement a cool down period after scaling to prevent flapping, repeatedly scaling up and down. Conclusion. Quotas are a critical aspect of managing Azure container apps. By understanding and effectively managing your quotas, you can control costs, ensure stability, and optimize the performance of your containerized applications. Remember to monitor your resource usage regularly, set appropriate resource limits, and plan ahead for capacity. Use automation tools like the Azure CLI to simplify monitoring and scaling tasks, but always prioritize safety and integrate with robust monitoring systems. By following these best practices, you can successfully deploy and run your container apps within the constraints of your quotas.